video today it's gonna be part of a series. So I decided to do several videos and I'm gonna call it the inspirational series. And today I wanted to talk about just really briefly about what to do when you feel lost, right? It happened to me so many times in my life that I had the feeling, I don't really have a long-term goal. I don't have a vision for my life. I don't really have this one kind of gift, this one kind of talent that I want to share with the world. And so I just got kind of like stuck in a routine of working a boring job, being in a relationship that wasn't really passionate or that I wasn't happy in, and just living my day-to-day routine, and I was not happy with my routine. That's the main thing, because eventually, no matter what we do, we always have a certain routine in our life, and if we're not happy with that one, then obviously you're not going to be happy in your life. You're not going to feel satisfied. You're not going to feel passionate about something, and you don't have a higher vision or a goal ahead of you with what you want to do with your life. You don't wake up inspired, you don't use your time. You're basically wasting your time. So much to my definition of feeling lost. But here are a couple useful tips, like what can you do to get to get rid of that feeling, to move on, to feel things that inspire you, to surround yourself around what inspires you, and most importantly, to change your routine. That's what it all comes down to. So for me, this is something I practice every day. I do every day. I do have my goals and I have my vision, but what I basically do is every day I ask myself, how can I be a better person? How can I control certain things that I'm not happy with to become better? Like, how do I feel in my body, 0 to 10? Could I eat better? Could I develop healthier habits? Could I do more exercise? Could I do more meditation? Could I go to bed earlier, wake up earlier? Those are all factors that, that affect your body and your well-being. So that's number one. How can I improve my body image, It even just boils down to your self-care, How can I take care of myself better? How can I dress better to feel good in my skin? Because all of that is going to reflect, of who you are. Like, do you get up? Do you take care of yourself? Do you groom yourself? Do you wear things that make you feel good? Do you take the time to smell good, to shower, to work out? Are you worked out, or are you, how's your condition? Like, how is all of that? Do you sleep well? Do you sleep early enough? Do you wake up early? Do you force yourself to get out of bed just for the sake of it, to inspire yourself? Or do you sleep in and you just don't even want to get up? So those are a bunch of, those are like all, things that surround the body. But more so, I ask myself also about the roles and the relationships that I have in my life, where I ask myself, how can I be a better mother, for example? How can I be a better daughter, a better girlfriend? How can I be a better friend? How can I be a better person? How can I be just friendlier, happier, more open? How can I meet more people? Because, those are all factors, the social factor, that's also so important. And sometimes if we're lost, we might not have strong relationships in our life. We might not have strong friendships in our life. We might not be at all happy in our relationship, and often we always blame the outside, blame the people around us, instead of focusing, how can we actually change that, Or even if you don't have strong relationships in your life, or people you admire that inspire you, that uplift you, how can you meet new people like that to get that sense of connection? Because when you feel lost, number one thing is feeling connected, making yourself feel connected with your body. That's one thing, because you can work on it yourself to feel connected inside of your body and feel good about your body. Number two, how can you feel connected in society? but have a good connection, not a connection that turns you off, not a connection where you're like, oh, I don't like the people I work with, oh, my boyfriend's such an asshole, oh, I don't have a strong relationship, nobody cares about me. That's not something that's going to get you out of your hole. What's going to get you out of there is feeling connected with your body, feeling connected with society. And you might ask, how can I feel connected with society? One moment, let me check this video is okay. And that is, even if you might not have the relationships that you want in your life, eliminating the relationships that you don't want. That's the number one thing. Like, if you have people you don't like in your life that don't support you, that don't make you feel good, that don't inspire you, like, don't surround yourself around those kind of people. If you have people that do so, surround yourself more with them. And if you don't have any or you don't know any, start connecting with people. Start meeting new people online. Like, search out those people. Start going to workshops. Start going to volunteer. Whatever it is, go to places where you can surround yourself with those kind of people that uplift you, Have idols that uplift you, that inspire you, and don't make you feel bad about who you are, but they actually make you feel good about who you are, because no matter in which situation you are, like, each and one of us has the same opportunity to become the greatest that we ever strive to be in our life, to become famous, to become popular. We all have that option, but the question is, what do you give and what do you do to become that? And the third thing is, what I ask myself, besides my relationships, besides my body, I tune in with myself and I'm like, how can I become a better person, like, in my immediate, and how can I become a better person with my habits and with my structure, the way my life is structured? How can I develop a better routine? And that boils down to, is my place organized? Like, if you open a drawer, do I feel good about how this drawer looks like? Do I want to open it in front of other people? Like, how's my closet? How's my bank account? Like, all those kind of things are like a reflection of your inner self. And I never say you might never be perfect in everything, and it doesn't matter, but you know what? You're constantly improving and you're becoming aware of it, and you're not just blaming it on an outside circumstance, like, or a lack of resource. Oh, I just don't earn enough, or oh, I don't have time to clean, whatever it is. Like, you're going to feel so much better when you take care of things that you have been neglecting, structural things in your life that you have been neglecting. And it's, I mean, that's so many things, like, even just your yard or the plants you have, like, they're a reflection of how you feel. And I've recently noticed that, like, my yard totally went out of control. Like, it was drying out, some of it. It was, like, dirty with toys everywhere, like a couple trash things that the dog threw. And every morning I would get up, and I remember when I moved into that place, like, the yard was so nice, and I realized, like, this is not a good reflection of myself right now. Like, I need to take the time, like, even if it means setting your alarm clock and getting up an hour earlier to water the yard. Like, it's just so important to take care of your immediate environment, that when you wake up, you can feel good, and work with what you have. I'm not saying you have to go now, buy new clothes so you can feel good, buy everything new, change everything. Work with what you have, and use it in the best possible way. So start with organizing your immediate environment, structuring your day so that it can become enjoyable, implementing new things that you enjoy, that make you happy, like, and where you can feel proud of yourself. For example, if you like reading, or whatever hobby you have, you like doing yoga, like, it doesn't cost really anything. You can go to the library, you can borrow a book, and you read a new book, and you learned something new, and you're going to feel proud about yourself because you read something. You took the time to do that. You love doing yoga, you can watch YouTube videos, whatever. You want to learn how to do splits, whatever it is. You can sit there and you can learn it, and every day you're going to see the progress that you're making. But what I'm saying is, it's just so important to have your your day structured in a way that you have of everything a little bit. Even if you hate your job right now, how can you make it more pleasable? Are you a person people want to work with? Are you connecting with people? Are you giving your best in your job? Or are you just wasting your time there and doing it for work? Or are you really giving your best? And so those are a bunch of things that I just, on a daily basis, I check in with myself. If you feel lost or if you don't, it's just an amazing way of constantly improving yourself. And automatically, like that, you will develop goals. For me, for example, I just a couple months ago took working out more serious. And my only goal was I want to get a bit better in shape. But after 2 months, really putting work into it, now I'm like, well, I want to have abs. Well, I want to really look the best I can possibly look. And over time, your goals will grow as you grow and you allow yourself to grow. And with anything, with your diet change, whatever you do, you will see and feel the effects. And that way you can tune into goals, develop goals, and you never know, you might develop a complete new passion with it. You might go a whole new direction in your life because you gave yourself the opportunity to grow. And when you feel lost, that's what you're not doing. You're not growing. You're staying stagnant, and that's what's keeping you basically unhappy, what's keeping you from developing or even experiencing or seeing even passions or gifts or just a vision for your life. So I guess that's all I have to say about the topic feeling lost. Um, yeah, further, I just wanted to also let you know that I'm available for personal consultations. I just launched my new coaching program, which is totally, it's a donation-based coaching program, and I only have a couple more spots left. But where I basically one-on-one within 3 months, I work with people directly. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there that in whichever situation you are, like, know that you have the power. You choose, and you have the power to change it. You are the one responsible for changing it too. Nobody else is. Like, that's all on you. And if you're not happy the way you feel, like, do whatever you can in a positive way to change it. And take responsibility for your life and the way you live your life, because you deserve living it in the best possible way. And that's all I can say. Anyways, so much to this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, it would really help me if you share it, comment, send me a direct message. I'd love to get your feedback, and I look forward doing once a week these little videos. All right, on to the next. Thank you. Bye.